The home of UK emerging artists.
Future Hits.
Hello, and I'm Aisha. I'm here at Leigh Folk Festival for Future Hits Radio, and I'm joined now by some lovely people from the Song School. Say hi.
Hi.
So, how are you all finding Leigh Folk Festival so far today?
It's great. What a lovely, brilliant thing to have on our doorstep.
What about you? What have you enjoyed so much? What's been the highlight so far?
Like playing in front of everybody and also the food. The food is pretty good.
Were you nervous?
A little bit. I think I was more excited.
It's good to be excited. It's good to be nervous because it shows you've got passion. So tell us a bit about the Song School and how did it come about? What made you, because obviously you run it, right, Louisa? Tell us a bit about Song School.
It's a music school in Central Southend. We provide instrument coaching, vocals, songwriting. We put on performances regularly. And it's really just to build a community of young musicians so they can come along and learn together in a sort of environment that feels really good for them. We are a non-profit, so we provide bursaries, scholarships and projects free of charge for children from low-income families, which is our objective as a non-profit. So we bring kids together from all backgrounds I can't remember what else to say about that because it's really hot.
I was going to say, what inspired you to start this? Like, obviously this must have started from a vision and expanded. And where do you see this going and progressing?
So it started because I grew up in the area and I was doing music, I was writing songs in my bedroom from about the age of 14, and there was really nowhere for anyone to sort of pick me up and put me so that I could meet other kids like myself unless I was to go to the music department at school, which wasn't that sort of environment back in those days during the war. So it was really for that. In terms of the future, we want to do more projects. We are doing a big music video project actually in the summer and autumn, working with a local organisation called Project South Church, and we're also launching a youth open mic for the town in August, which will be at 21.
Amazing.
So yeah.
So you're based in Southend as well, right? What is your, I'm going to go round and ask all of you what your current opinion is on the Southend music scene and if you've got any particular favourite bands.
I think the music scene's pretty good. There's like chinneries and stuff. There's good venues, a lot of bands. About my favourite band at the moment are Arctic Monkeys.
Arctic Monkeys. Do you have any favourite bands in Southend?
Trying to think. Not really.
It's okay, it's very hot and it's probably making you think on the spot. Do you ever want to play at Chinneries one day?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It'll be good.
What's your opinion on the Southend music scene?
I think it's amazing. I think we've really got a unique community in the Southend. We've kind of got our own mini music industry, I think. Yeah. My favourite band is The Long Run.
Nice. And what about you? What's your favourite band in Southend?
Probably actually Red Dog Bucket, who were on earlier, who are from the college. They're quite small, but they were really good earlier, so I would definitely recommend following them on Instagram.
Okay, I have two. Can I say two?
Yes.
Okay, my friend James has a new band that he recently started up called The Underground. I've heard a few of their songs, and their EP release is in August, I believe, end of August. And also, my old music teacher started a band called George Sanders and the Parallels, and they play at Chinneries sometimes. They're really good.
Amazing. We like to hear new artists because what we do at Future Hits, we love to promote emerging and unsigned talent. And with Southend, because it's such a creative town, we have so much musical talent. So it's all about finding that, hosting these nights like what you do, like these kind of open mics, getting people together. It's like a creative hub. And what about you? What's your favourite band in Southend?
It's got to be the youth club. My dad grew up with the lead singer, so yeah.
Oh really? Yes, because they played. I actually saw them in Hoxton, last month. I think they were really good. Oh, great bands. Okay, so obviously you sang earlier. What inspires you when you sing? And do you write your own music or do you like doing covers? Tell me a bit about that.
So I play both. I play covers and I write originals. And I just love expressing like my feelings through songs. I find it much easier.
What are your lyrics inspired by? Do you have any, like, something in particular, like any artists you look up to and you think, I want to be like them?
I love listening to Ed Sheeran sort of music, but I just think if I get an inspiration from like my surroundings, and that would just spark an idea.
I love that. I think when you write music and it's always something so personal, the audience can feel it. What about you? Do you have any like inspirations when you write music, or anyone you would actually particularly like to collab with?
So that's a good question. I am just inspired every day by the people that are around me, but even people that don't write music, just like some of the things that they like, their morals or the way that they speak, just like small things, like really just random things, just day-to-day things that really inspire me. And who would I like to collab with? At the moment, I'm in like a really big phase with Katie Tunstall. Okay. I'm loving her music right now, and I think that would be really cool.
So with this song score, I'm guessing you all love it. You do it like, is it a weekly thing that you do? Where do you see this going? Like, where would you like to see this progressing?
Well, I think I'd like the song school to be in many different places, not just Southend, because I really think it was an amazing thing for me to get involved with, and I don't regret one bit, and I'm there like 5 days a week.
Wow. So wow, that's so much dedication. And this is all thanks to you, Louisa, because you set this up. So this must have started like, how long have you been doing this? I don't think I asked you.
We're just coming to the end of our 5th year.
Wow, okay.
So we've been in Southend since 2020, so we moved into a single space in the middle of the pandemic, which was fun.
Wow. I feel like the pandemic brought up a lot of creativity and ideas for people. So do you think that accelerated this movement?
I think there's certainly a need for young people to be able to express themselves in different ways. So I think definitely it probably has accelerated for some.
And they say songwriting and music is quite cathartic anyway, and where everyone was struggling through lockdown, did you find that quite healthy as a kind of breakthrough thing for you to do? You were nodding, so I'm coming to you.
In lockdown, I have a thing for creative writing. I really like writing books and poetry and stuff. And that's when I started finding like songwriting, was through turning those words into like with a rhythm and with a beat. And that was, I don't know, I spent a lot of time in my room in lockdown, I'm not gonna lie, by myself. Didn't really talk to my family that much. But yeah, that was a really good way for me to cope with the things going on in my head, you know, not being able to let them out as much.
It's good to let things out, it's healthy. So I like that you try to do that in a healthy way with writing, because, you know, it's cathartic, it's good for the mind, soul. I think it's such a wonderful and healthy way and creative way to encourage people who may be a bit interested in, say, songwriting and singing, but not only are you coaching them vocally, you're giving them the tools to write songs and kind of like express their feelings onto paper and then singing. So it's a really, really wonderful thing. I'm really glad that you're here at Leigh Folk Festival. Hope you guys enjoy the sunshine because it's really hot. So are you coming back to sing again, or are you done for the day?
I'm not. I'm on a 10 to 3 today again.
I'm on after that.
You're on after that?
Yeah.
And you, I believe you already played, right?
Yeah, but I'm going on again in a minute.
You're going on again?
Yeah.
Okay, well, best of luck, guys. I look forward to hearing you guys sing. Thank you for taking the time to have this interview with me for Future Hits, and I hope you enjoy Leigh Folk Festival.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.